Welcome to another session of Wonin8billion Bar Brothers Overload. Um, this is gonna be another abs focus group, okay? And yeah, it's important not to be considerate, right? Don't compensate, right? Honestly, the devil will do his best, his very best, 100%, to speak mediocreness into you. All right, but it's important to understand that health is wealth, and we're gonna get this work in today. We're gonna do this. We're definitely gonna get this work in today. Okay, so I really want to do the same thing that we done yesterday. Welcome. I really want to do the same thing that we done the last time. Okay, that we worked out, right? So today is the what? The 8th. So we're early on into the month. It's still no excuse. Remember, we have 4 weeks. We have 30. Yeah. So we have 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks to get this done, to show some results. So we got the 30 days. Don't worry, we got the before picture as well. So to get started, right, we have to alternate because the dip bars are gone right now. So just like we started from before, right? So it's like I know a lot of people like to stream at their own time. They feel like, oh, more people are going to be here in the PM, so I'm going to do in the PM so I can get the numbers. Yes, Mashak, Shalom, Akka, early morning go getters. Yes, absolutely. Stay motivated. You already know ab sessions, build an obsession for ab sessions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm working on abs right now, man, literally. So, but yeah, the dips are gone right now. The front dips are gone right now. Yeah, I think we're gonna start off with leg raises, just a variation of them. I was just obsessing about him. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do some core work. Honestly, like that's the only way to be bothered to do upper body stuff and leg stuff. I can't wait till I heal. I'm off the orthopedic boots, so that's a good sign. All right. So yeah, I know a lot of people be like, oh, like you talk a lot on the cam and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they're new here. They don't know what going yet. You know what I'm saying? And another point I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try my best to really go as low as possible on the pull-ups. Right? I felt like we could have done a bit more there. You know what I mean? I want to go as low as possible. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice morning. It's a cool one. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a living room today. It doesn't feel like last time. Last time was cold. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's important. It's important to keep talking as well. Buy yourself some breath. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they like to, oh, one set. Yeah, if you're with the boys, if you're with the men, yeah, we can get that in. We can do that whole um action man shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're with the men, but yeah, this session here, this session here, Lynn Patterson, I'm back. Hello, welcome back. We got 18 people in here. Listen, we need all 18 people to subscribe, give us a like. Most importantly, what's more important than the likes and the subscribe is stay in the loop. We got an amazing workout ahead of us. And yeah, welcome to another session of 1 in 8 billion Bar Brothers Overload. Right, don't worry, we're not doing 8 billion reps. Thank goodness. But we're doing 3 figures. Lynn Patterson, I've done all of them. What, the subscribes or the sets? Okay, cool. Let's go. I don't really warm up. Like, to be honest, yeah, I don't really warm up. I just get in there. Yeah. Shout out Lynn Patterson. Give her a follow back and a like or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hold on. So today we're gonna do our very best to get everything done today. Yeah. So we're gonna do, first one we're gonna do mandatory core work. So we're doing leg raises, hanging leg raises, right? So once we do that, we should get a lot of the pelvis out of here, right? We're still underneath right now. Crunches, the crunches we're gonna do, like we're just focusing on core, honestly. So yeah, the crunches we're gonna do is really gonna exploit the core. All right, it's good to stay motivated, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm videoing it. To be honest, yeah, I haven't even videoed the ones I've done before. I ain't videoed, I ain't even watched like all of it yet. Kind of like skim viewed it. I've been doing other stuff like the most size work, you get me? So yeah, let's get ready. Let's get started with the leg raises. I'm gonna do less talking. I'm gonna try my best anyways. But yeah, let's do this. That one right there, it's gonna get a lot done. That one right there is gonna get a lot done. Let's go into the next one. So yeah, with this exercise, this one's called the hanging leg raises. With this exercise, it's important. J Dub 92 said, God Lord, go on lad. So I'm breathing like I sprinted because it requires your whole body, right? This is called the hanging leg raises. And one tip I must give, always find a higher bar, right? This bar, you want a bar that is literally like more of a tiptoe away, because then you can really get a good workout. Okay, yeah, it's important to have a control. It's always good to repeat this message as well. Have a control. You feel your leg swinging, wait till it stops, then use your abs to pick up your leg. If you use that, you're cheating. If you use that trajectory, nothing was achieved that day. Okay, let's go into the next one. Let's use the lactic acid. That's 3 sets, but you already know we're going for the full house. So with this one, what you want to do is try and touch your toes as much as possible, right? If you go back on the live after and you rewind it, you're gonna see I really extend my leg. But it's always good to do that on the first set. After that, you're pretty much done, let's be honest. Alright, so yeah, because of battery, I want to really just power through this, right? So what we're gonna do, focus on abs, then on the way out of here, we kind of get some calisthenics out of the way, some ins and outs, yeah, so we can get a total workout. So it's good. Last time I didn't get to do the dips, it's okay, I was tired already anyway. So yeah, cool. So let's get this out of the way. I'm looking forward to showing you a new variation. Yes, sir. So yeah, boom. That one there is what you're gonna advance to once you stay consistent. Okay, so with that, the aim is to touch your toes, right? Now, if you can't reach all the way up, if you watch the video back, you just gotta keep it 90 degrees. That was about 167. That was about 167 to 180 degrees. We want to keep it 90 degrees. Right, is it 45 degrees? Yeah, 90 degrees. You want to keep it 90 degrees. Right, nothing too flashy. Right, but it doesn't matter if you're a beginner here. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner here. What you want to do is just, if you feel your leg swinging, make sure it comes to a stop, then move your leg up. That's the only way you're going to get this, right? That's the only way you're going to get abs. So that's the fourth one. That's powerful. So with doing a workout, especially core, it's important when you work one side of the muscle, you work the other side. So we've done 5 sets. Now if you're happy with that, feel free. But with us here, I want to billion bar brothers overload. You like to go the full mile, man. You like to make sure that we get every money on the table, leave no stones unturned. Okay, so we're gonna go for an extra 5, right? Because that's where the growth lives, right? This one is just a gauge off. First 5 is a gauge off. But if you're new, don't forget, do what you're capable of doing, all right? So it's important. Breathe. Your breath is what's gonna get you through this workout. If you're here holding your breath, your face like that, you're gonna die. You're gonna die, man. So don't die. All right, make sure you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's get it. Consistency is key. Don't get put off by, oh, we only have 6 people on the live and 4 likes. Don't be put off by this. Consistency is key, right? Even the story of getting here, right? I almost didn't show up, right? Now we got 16 people on the live. You see what I just said? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Make sure you stick around and implement this into your workout. But I almost didn't come. I nearly went and compromised. I nearly went and made something else totally contrary to what I was doing here. It's important to stay on the course of that shit you're talking about. Okay? So yeah, don't worry, I already put the settings on. This ain't for kids, folks. It's for grown men. Let's get it. All of a sudden, right, the 8th feels like the 1st, okay? That's why you go through the course. That's why you go through the journey. Because sometimes now the body's warm. Now it's like, you know what? This guy's working out. I need to show up. That's your mind telling your body what to do. Yo, we're about to go through this grueling task. I need you. You know what I'm saying? I need you here, because if you're not here, I can't do it. My mind alone can't do it. I need all parts of me. I need the whole part of me. Cool, let's get 9 in. Let's get 10. Amazing. So now you should feel the front. You should feel the front feeling numb, feeling like you just did something. And don't worry, we got you. For some of you who are like, oh, but how do we work the back? How do we work the sides? You already know we got you on the sides. But one thing you need to understand, with the repetitions and the set amount of reps that you're going to do, you're going to work the back, okay? Especially with the side crunches. That's all going to be a total, right? Because if you want to do the back, it's important that you have a flat surface and you do some Superman flats. So try and touch the back of your fingertips to your heel. Just contract loads of times, 10 sets of 5, 20 sets to 5, 20 sets to 10, 10 sets to 10, however much you can do, okay, without incurring yourself an injury. So yeah, we've achieved that. I have a bit of sweat. That's sweat. Okay, that's a bit of sweat right there. And yeah. So because of time, we're definitely gonna try our best to storm through this. Alright, so that's the front covered. Now one thing you're gonna find, especially when you're doing hanging leg raises, is your forearms get tense too. It gets tense. So that's part of the journey. Right? But hey, you're getting some extra forearm work done. This helps your wrist and your grip. So your grip is gonna gradually get better, and your wrist function and strength is gonna get better too. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna demo, and then we'll go from there. Now with this one, it's slightly different because we're forming two exercises. So we're doing the oblique crunches, well, contraptions, right, crunches, and we're doing the side twist. So we're working the obliques as well as where the obliques join the pelvis. Okay, so I'm telling you, after 6 weeks, after 8 weeks, you're never going to be the same, right? The strength, because you're built. We're going for functional activity muscles here. It's not a joke. We're not doing this for good looks, right? That's the bonus. You're gonna look great. You're gonna feel great, but we want to make sure it's functional, right? Certain things like getting off the bed, getting off your seat, commuting, carrying this heavy bag, right, requires a good core. So that felt good. Adding on to what we just did, let's keep that fire burning. Amazing. So with the grip, be careful as well, because sometimes the bar is going to be a bit slippery, so it's going to affect the repetitions and the sets that you're doing. Okay, so be careful with your grip. So moving forward, making two exercises co-align with each other is a great way to get the best results, because now, one, you're saving time, two, you're working more effectively as well, right? So by doing that, where your obliques meets your pelvis is getting worked, right? So this pooch, the love handle area, since I was a young age, the love handle has been a problem for people. Guess what some people are doing now? Going to Turkey. Yes, they go into Turkey. I think Drake got some fake abs. Someone else had some fake abs. All right, like, how do you have fake abs? This the world that we're living in. Okay, so and when you are doing the right thing, you get slandered for it, right? But this is important. So we've done two. It actually is a grueling task, right? So yeah, all 8 of you, subscribe, like as well, stick around. We have a 6-week, 8-week journey, and we're going to do this thing. So by the end of January, there should be some results in the way we look. So soon, Lord willing, 2 months I'll be fully healed, ready for rehab. This is just pre-rehab as well, because there's nothing else to do at home. All right, so cool, let's go into the facts. Honestly, all down my arm feels numb. Oh, grueling. 3, but we're gonna try our best. We're gonna get to 5, see how we feel, and then carry on from there. Okay, so yeah, remember, we're not even here to impress you. We're here to put this out there. Those who want to go on the journey will go on the journey. We're not fishing for everybody. In fact, we want to keep this quite simple. We want to keep this quite reachable and attainable and achievable, right? So if you're up early, get out of bed, get something done. But if you're resting, so be it. Do you understand where we at with it? Okay, so that's 3. I'm just waiting for my arm to reboot, because that's no joke right there. Okay, so yeah, it's important as well. Diets is very, very much so important. What you eat is going to be what you reap. If you're eating rubbish, your whole anatomy is going to be rubbish. The hard work you're doing is going to be rubbish, right? Your muscles are not going to be answering back to the demanding task that's going on. Okay, so it's very important that your diet is very much so important. What you eat, what you ingest into your mind, right? Your environment is very, very important, right? There's certain things that shouldn't be there, and you always have to be like a critter. You take out what's not needed and you put in what's needed, right? So loads of fruits will help. Loads of fasting as well, starving yourself from actually eating stuff. Detox is very important. Okay, what you put into your mind, you got to put in the right information, right? So even down to your Instagram, your social medias, what you put on there is important. Who you follow is important. What you post is important, right? What you come across, certain things you have to let go. Okay, is everything has to be in coordinates with each other. So that's 4 sets. Okay, that's 4 sets. All right, don't worry about a thing. Honestly, don't worry about a thing. All right, don't worry about anything. All right, you have to be in harmony with what you're doing. All right, don't worry about anything. Don't worry about your surroundings. Don't worry. It's about what you let in that becomes what you become. All right, so yeah, it's very important. You keep ticking, you keep going. Consistency is key. There's no reason why that term was invented. Okay, knowledge is power. There's no reason why these terms came about. It's all for a reason. All right, I mean, surely you're not calling everybody who's ever existed a liar. I mean, there's got to be some truth in there. That's the point. So yeah, we're about 30 minutes in. Really and truly, we started 6 minutes into, so it's about 26 minutes as well. So yeah, so far you should, like, at this rate, really and truly, it's my arm that I can feel, right? But your abs, the fat should be burning. The fat should be burning. There's one advanced crunches that I want to do down there as well, so I'm just going to try and speed through this as well. I think this is going to be the last one on this side. So after this, so we're going into the 5th. After this one, we're going to go to the there's one advanced down there, and that'll be the abs. Well, there's two. There's the crunches as well. I'm show you guys what that looks like later as well. And let's get it. Let's do this. Okay, right, so with that set, it's important as you mount, take your time on mounting as well. And once you mount, keep your back straight, keep your chest out, your posture straight, right? So you can really get the love handles, the obliques area. If you're kind of hunched, you're only going to be working the front sides again. And we already did that with the leg raises, if you remember. So it's very important you keep your back straight. Keep your back straight as well. Definitely going to work on the lower back as well, because it's already kind of contracted. Okay, so yeah, getting rid of that side. What you can do on a normal day, if you're in your house, you can do planks. So planks, what planks do is going to shred the fat around those areas, all around the core. Every part of the core is going to get got, right? Because plank is the most effective way of burning fat and getting a slender look, right? I actually miss planking, right? 3 minutes of 3 sets of 1 minute, okay? For each though, so you do 3 sets forward, 3 sets on the left, 3 sets on the right. We're going to figure out how we're going to do the back as well. Okay, so Yeah, that is so effective, so effective. I used to warm up with this, all right, on an ab day, and it's always good to have a structure. Don't just show up and do anything. Have a structure of what you want to do and what you want to achieve, right? So you become more effective in your workout. And plus, if you overwork, you become injured, right? If you over hoard yourself with different activities and stuff like that, it becomes nonsense. It becomes like almost ineffective, right? If we're targeting abs, we focus on abs. There's no point in doing abs, then doing this, then doing that. You're gonna learn off the best. Once you learn off a good teacher, you understand why that's important. Okay, so we've done 5. We've done 5. So if you were counting, you will notice that we worked on the side leading to the corner. We've already done the front, so we've worked the side leading into the corners as well, right? And this is for a total look. This is for a total workout. So we've done 5 reaches, trying to touch your hip to your elbow, right? Side crunches. Then you got the twist, the ab twist, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So the crunch twist, right? This is what's gonna let's call it the pelvis crunch twist, right? Because this is what's gonna really give you that V line, right? This is what's gonna shred the fat around the V line, right? That's why it's important not to eat too much, because remember, everything just sits on your belly, right? Everything just sits on the pooch, right? That means every time you eat, you have to do this. Now imagine if you're detoxing, eating well, fasting as well, you be there in double the time. So the results are going to show in double the time. That doesn't mean don't stop eating completely. Just watch where you eat. All right, to be honest, right, kind of feeling that one. So we're going to move on. Remember, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Oxygen is the best for this type of training. Plus, you're outside. Imagine you're finally outside and you're not getting a good breath in, right? If you're in the gym, you're smelling somebody's booty by now. You know what I'm saying? The air is all rotten. All right, like, it's not great. It's not great. The gym is good and bad. Anywhere is good and bad. Do you know what I'm saying? But the great outdoors is called the great outdoors for a living, for a reason. Okay, so it's important. Get some good breath in, right? Re-energize your muscles. Re-energize your lungs. All right, because this is gonna help you live longer, stay youthful. Okay, it's very important. It's very important that you work efficiently, effectively. Okay, it's very important. All right, so it's always good to alternate. We're gonna work our way backwards. Usually we always go there and finish off, but today we want to keep it fresh. Every time we want to keep it fresh. We want to keep it exciting, keep the punters guessing. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go to how we started, to be honest, right? Because how you started is never how you are, and how you are is never going to be how you finish, right? Consistency is key to this, right? Builds experience, builds intensity, tenacity, builds courage, knowledge. You understand? So a lot of factors go into consistency. There's a lot to be gained from consistency. All right. So with this one, if you go back to my previous life, see that what we were doing just down there, we were doing the dip mounted version on this, right? But because we've already done that, we'll see what we're doing. We'll see. Okay, so with this one, we used to do the mounted side twist. So we done the side crunches, basically what we did over there on the second part of the abs exercise just down there. But we done the dip mounted version. So instead of our hand being up there, it's now down there. Instead of being up there, it's now down there. So with this one, we're going to do the advanced one first, right? The advanced one just requires 5 each side. We're only going for 5 sets, to be honest, right? Because of time and efficiency. Okay, so let's do this. Now there's an illusion here that comes across as you're using your legs to cheat, but you're not, okay? Because by going down into a dip form, you're forced to use your core to move your legs up anyways. So it makes sure you're not cheating, okay? It's very important. So what does that do? It works up top on a more full basis. All right, so the corners where the obliques and the pelvis meet is definitely getting worked. Right, so as you twist, right, the back is getting worked too. So this is an advanced one, right? How to simplify this for beginners? You just have to separate the two. Firstly, you don't want to be dips. You don't want to be doing dips, to be honest. You just want to mount and then just lift your legs up to the side. If I do that, it would be quite easy. So that's why I always try and challenge myself. I always try and make sure it's really difficult. Okay, but plus, if you're going through the years, it's very important that you change your workout through the years too. You can't be doing the same thing for years. Like, that's quite impossible. That is seriously quite impossible. Like, you'll be sculpted into a new you, like, by now. Okay, so yeah, let's get the next one. Oh wow. Yes. Yeah, that one right there. 6 weeks, 8 weeks. There's no way you won't see a result. Impossibilicious, you will see a result. Okay, so, but you have to work through the years. You have to work. Cardiovascular training is needed for that one, right? Because to lift up your quads with your core, it takes a certain amount of repetitions. Okay, so yeah, amazing. Usually I start off with this one, but because I didn't start off here, it's quite tough. I'm gonna have to take longer breaks. It's very important. So yeah, let's get the third. Hey, 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 say, hey, 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 say, hey, 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 say, hey, say, hey. Remember, don't use your legs. Don't use your legs. Don't swing into it. If you swing into it, you're cheating yourself. Right? You're basically just using the air, momentum to do it. No, control it with your abs. That's why once you go down with the dips, you have no choice but to use your abs to get back up. If you're still there, you might cheat. All right, so yeah, feels good. Feels like a sprint. So yeah, it's very important, right? Give yourself 3 to 5 core workouts. Give yourself 3 to 5. When I go to the gym, bro, and I'm really attacking abs, I usually end up doing 8. I can't do the full 10. There's no time. Time is of the essence. Time just disappears, right? So you can't do everything. So yeah, with this one, we've got about 2 left, and it's important we do 5 each side. To do 10, it's grueling. One day we'll make it there, but for now, 5 each side. You basically did 10 in total, and it definitely does work. Don't forget, you've done previous exercises. If it's the only one you're doing, you can do 10, but we've done previous exercises, so we don't want to overwork. Okay, so yeah, let's get 4. So I'm talking about. All right, so that's 4. 4 feels good. Now, once you're doing this one, it all feels like the same one. 1 to 5. When you first started, yes, 1 will feel like 4, 2 will feel like 5, 3 will be the hardest, but it's all hard. It's good because we've done slightly an easier advanced one down there. So by here, really and truly, all systems go. Okay. Last one's gonna be grueling. I feel in the joints. I feel it where the chest meets the pec. I mean, the pec meets the front delts. Really do. Because this dips is working the chest area, the triceps too, and yeah. If I fast today, I look like a supermodel by the morning. But I'm gonna get some food, I guess. So yeah. Don't forget, this becomes irrelevant if you do not do cardiovascular training. If you don't do cardio training, bike, spin cycle, if you don't run, treadmill, stairmaster, cross trainer, rowing, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Let's get the fit.
The funny thing is, I think there was one that what's happening is there's a lot of, I think it was in Birmingham. They started cutting CCTV.
What I'm thinking this will definitely work is under your chest. Under your chest, definitely get worked. The above the ribs, the muscle above the ribs. Okay, amazing. 10-10. Good on the intensity. Let's prepare for the next one. Now with this one, we've been doing 10 recently. I'm gonna see if 15 is here. If 15 or 5 isn't here, we're just gonna settle for the 10. But this one, you cannot be cheated. You can't duck this one. This one, you have to let your body drop and pick yourself up. Let me demonstrate. Now, that doesn't feel that bad. Parham, good Razi. Hello. Man. So that's 15. You understand consistency now? That's how that works. Okay, so you will feel that on your thighs. You will. Okay? But what this is doing is locking in the previous sets, the previous reps. Is locking it in. Okay, so by letting your body hang, you know, stretch out your abs, and then on the way up, there's nobody pushing you, there's no wires, there's no trampoline, it's all core. So you're gonna burn a lot of fat from your core. You understand? So if you can be bothered, this is a great exercise. We're going for it. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Damn it. Yeah. So with this exercise, to be honest, you're gonna need some support on this side. Obviously, this is not my home apparatus. This is for the public. So here, you want to put some form of foam or support. That way you can actually hit like 20 and stuff like that. If not, you're gonna kill yourself a new injury, right? So this is here. This is just my jacket, right? You want to put something like a yoga mat, some foam, right? Put something there to protect your hamstrings. It should feel like a sprint. Should feel like a sprint. Now, with this one, you want to make sure that you're as effective as possible. As you can see on that second one, if you rewind the footage, on the second one, I done the twists. Because we already kind of worked on that earlier, let's carry on getting those gains. So I done 15, right? So that's going to be, you're working everything evenly. So 5 each side, then front core gets done as well. So we just hit the hour mark. Let's go. So that one there, definitely gonna work your rear core, 100%. All right, so you don't have to worry about doing too much to get the rear done. All right, so that's 3 sets. If you're happy with that, then you can go from there. But you already know how we stay. You already know, right? Especially now we got a support for the hamstring, right? So we're gonna get all the money that's on the table. All right. So after this, we're gonna see what we can do. I really want to get front dips. Front dips is essential, and finish off with some quick hit calisthenics, right? So less talking, more walking. Whoa. Listen, man. A strong back. A strong back is essential for day-to-day activities. You need to pick up boxes, to get off the ground, to move around. A strong core is essential for day-to-day activities. All right. So by the 7th, 6, 7, and 8, I could feel that in my lower back. I could feel it. I will kid you not. We're the last one. We're only keeping it 5. We're not dressed for the occasion. If we're dressed for the occasion, we'll be happy to go. Okay, so we're just keeping it 5, right? But it's important. As you work the front, you work the sides. So the back is getting touched as well. And even by letting yourself drop, it extends your abs, and then the crunch gets the crevice of the core. You understand? So, listen, man, it's just a matter of time. Don't forget, add cardio to your workout. You understand? So, let's go. Let's get this final one out of the way. I'm feeling for some dips because we didn't get to do it last time. I really feel for some dips. So, sooner you get this last one out of the way, the better. Let's go. Now, if you were doing 10, if you were doing 10 only, 10 sets, then I recommend you to take your time and do more. But since we're going for 15s, it's important that we don't overwork. So that's done. That's achieved. So start off with leg raises, hanging leg raises. Got some side crunches done. Now we did the advanced dip crunch twist. You understand? Right, where you do the dips and you, on the way up, side crunch. And now we've done some crunches as well. So this is good if you're someone who doesn't like laying on the grass, laying on the ground, concrete. This one's a good one to do. Slightly more advanced, so you probably want to get on the ground. All right, let's do some dips. The advice I'll give, the reason why I did 25 is because there's a new thing where we do 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. That's 125. Now, we know some of you can do way more. We know. But still, it's about endurance. It's about durability. Because if we do all of it at once, right? At the end of the day, work out the way you want to work out. But if we do all of it at once, we won't be able to do the rest effectively. All right, let's storm through. So yeah, the slightly advanced one too, that keeping your legs tucked to your chest. Once you do that, then it's an added on weight. It gives your body that illusion that you've added on weight to your dips, right? So you already know, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, right? Consistency. We've been doing this for years. Now, have you set yourself a new standard, a new benchmark to do better, to do more, right? To be honest, I can't wait till I get some weights and I can do the dip weights. I want to explore my full capability in that sector. But until then, I'm just going to do what we keep doing, right? It feels like a sprint. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a sprint. Let's go. right? So this one is gonna feel how it's gonna feel. It's gonna feel mad as well. Plus, if you remember, right, and if you rewind the live, the exercise, the dip and side crunch that we did before the ending uh, 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 advanced crunches, right? We were doing dips. So you can imagine, I'm feeling that workout in this workout. That's growth, ladies and gentlemen. Now, give yourself 4 weeks, no, forget. Give yourself 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, you're gonna achieve it. There's no doubt you're gonna achieve it. Now, we started this journey, this segment of the journey, December. We came here, we were trying stuff, now we started it. Okay, so we're at the 8th. We're gonna try our best to stay consistent. You already know, sometimes it's not up to us. Life demands you elsewhere. Okay, so we're gonna try our best. Alright, so we're on the third one. We're on the third one. It should feel hard. Let's get it. Amazing. So with the dips, you wanna, with this one especially, you wanna have your chest out so you can get some oxygen, right? Plus, it's really gonna carve up this area. I feel in my triceps, front delts, this area too. It definitely works some of the back, especially the middle area, right? It works multiple muscles. It works multiple, but the target areas for your chest, front delts, and you're gonna feel it in your triceps. It definitely does work core as well, because as you go down, you suck all the air out, and then as you go up, there's a contraction. So don't feel like it's not working the core as well. Okay, so we've done 100, ladies and gentlemen. We've done 100. All right. Front dips is definitely going to be grueling, but we want to do that because this is a new exercise here, and I really want to do this one. I really want to achieve this one. All right, so let's see what we can do. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's get it. And you're gonna feel it on your forearms. You're gonna feel it back there, 100%. But to be honest, I didn't feel my forearms as much as I felt it when I was doing the hanging leg raises. That one was killing me. I was like, all right, cool. We gotta cut this one short. So yeah, amazing. Last time we didn't get to do it because people are using it. That's it. Oh. So again, ladies and gentlemen, love what you do. Do what you love. Don't love what you do till you do what you love. Love what you do. Do what you love. Blood in, blood out. Okay? So when you start, before you start, and when you finish, so it's 3 different worlds, 3 different points. In fact, let's simplify it. Before you start and after you finish, it's 2 different worlds. The journey that takes place is very important. It's very important that I stay committed. I could do this without going live, but I said, listen, man, a lot of you social media influencers, right, only show us a minute clip, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I know it didn't take that long, bro. For a fact. Alright, I got a headache, man. Let's get it. So with this one, we're going to be quite brief here. I'm not going to spend too long here. But it's one of those workouts that I'm looking forward to doing. Right. Front dips. Front dips works on your shoulders. It works on the upper part of your chest as well. So we're talking about working the whole core. Your chest is part of your core, but we understand that we're only working on this area. We understand we're only working on this area. Now, a lot of people are focused on muscle ups. That's good. It's cute, right? But I'll keep it all the way 100 with you. Every time I see someone do a muscle up in real life, it's a rotten motivation, because I know they've spent their whole life doing that. Now I think about everything, and I don't like to think about the past because the future is yet unexplored. All right, so for the muscle uppers, congratulations, but it really kind of annoys me, right? Because I can't do a muscle up. That doesn't mean I can't do a muscle up. I haven't gone on the journey of achieving this. I guess when I achieve it, it might do the same thing. I'm happy for you, but then I start asking questions like, are you even good at football? You get what I'm saying? Like, are you good at what I'm good at? I don't want to get into that. I want us to just enjoy ourselves. But hey, if you don't like it, don't look at it. That's just how it goes. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, with this one, front dips. Let's demo them. One thing I like about front dips, right, because it's such an unexplored chamber in my workout, I like the fact I can feel certain muscle groups I wasn't working on before. You understand? So it feels good. Now, like let me re-demonstrate. If you do it wide, you're definitely do it. You're gonna definitely achieve it. Okay. The closer you are in width, the more effective it becomes. Remember, wide, it works more on the outside muscles. As you move inside, it works now more on the main inside. Okay, so it's very important to keep this in mind. All right, it's very important to keep this in mind. The reason why, okay, when I first came here, I was excited, super excited. I done like 30, then I can only do 10, because I burnt out. So that's why durability, endurance is very key. Get the first ones out of the way. All right, so yeah, let's get. Okay. So that pretty much works the abs as well. Under the chest, the under your armpits to the obliques. It works all of that. All right, so keep doing it. It definitely works your traps. Definitely work your traps. The middle of your upper back as well. It's gonna work this. And don't forget to add cardiovascular training to what you do. I love cardio. In the future, you thank you for it. You know what I'm saying? And there's loads of, you can make your own ones as well. You can always modify your own cardiovascular workout, but add on to it. So I can't do a lot of cardio right now because I'm on crutches right now, so I can't do a lot of cardiovascular training. I just gotta keep it short distance, simple, but it's important to do the best you can with what you can. All right, so yeah, let's finish this and let's see what what the future holds for us. So that's gotta be the fourth. It's gotta be the fourth. So we gotta add the last one. Front delts, side delts gets work there as well. One thing I can confirm, right? at the gym, I wasn't doing a lot of that motion. I was only doing the side or rear. I was never really doing the front or the front. I was never really doing that motion. Push-ups as well. If you can't do this one, do push-ups as well. Okay, so that's the best way to work that kind of muscle. And if you go to the gym, lat pulls down, just stand there. Don't sit down. Put the the bar to about your chest and then pull it down. That's the only way you're gonna get this type of motion. But there's nothing like the real thing. Alright, so remember this. Okay, so yeah, this muscle here started protruding. Like, because I was going to the gym and I wasn't working on it. But now working on it, I can see that there's certain workouts I was missing out on. So this one definitely works on that. So after this, I can feel my lower back going, 100%. Feel my lower back going. So yeah, it's key. Definitely works your chest. And to add dips onto that, once you do the dips, to add on to this, you get a full chest workout as well. Now you start adding push-ups, benching, all of that, you're definitely going to achieve it. So that's finished. Let's move on. Don't forget, do what you're capable of. Because you see a next man doing that, but you can do this. Don't do that when you could have been doing this, right? He was once at this, now he's on that. It's simple, it's simplified, all right? So do what, like if you're like one of those people, like one thing I like to do, I like to push myself to the max. Okay, that's the benchmark. I saw a video yesterday of some dudes benching, right? He went from light, right, on the bench, went from super light to 100. Then he said that he's working his way back. That's a way I've never heard of before. I've never heard of that one. Do you understand? Like, but if that's what they want to do, that's up to them. To me, that doesn't make sense. But it makes sense at the same time because obviously, if you're doing calisthenics, you're lifting that anyways. So there is no super going light. Then you're lifting. If you're weighing 80 kg, you're lifting 80 kg the whole day till you lose weight. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if that's how they want to work, that's how they want to work. But you have to bear in mind there's certain people that don't work out, and if they want to find a way back into working out or starting a workout, you got to create an alternative. All right, you have to highlight that point. Don't just say, oh yeah, boom, because someone's gonna take that as verbatim and do it and then hurt themselves, kill themselves. All right, so mindfulness, right? Because like imagine like a kid will see, okay, yeah, that's what I gotta do. Boom, before you know it, they're on the news, they're on their backs on the floor. So yeah, man, some of you guys are too egotistical for your own kind, for your own worth. So it's important, man. It's important. All right. So yeah, we're going to the big daddy of this shit, man. We're going to the big daddy. This is not for kids, man. It's for grown men. Okay. So we're going to the big daddy of this. So we're gonna try ins and outs. Like I promised. We're gonna try our best. Yeah. Okay. So this workout is kind of quick because of battery. Right, we're on 20% already, so because of battery, we had to speed through that. But I spent 5% on just front dips, a percent each set. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the reason why I'm speeding through this as well, because I gotta go do stuff as well. Gotta do other things. You know what I'm saying? I just don't do this all day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to the big daddy of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, with this one, you already know what time it is. This is all body weight. Whatever you came with, you are pushing and pulling today. Like, there's no escaping this. You can't avoid it. All right, you actually can't avoid it because it's actually embedded into the ground. So you can't avoid it. All right, so let's get started. My turn. So yeah, the reason why I'm not sweating a lot is because, bruv, when you've been doing this for years, right? When you've been doing this for years, it's like commuting. It's like I'm waiting for a bus or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with this one, you just gotta like start wide and end close. All right. So you start wide and close. So an example for starting wide will be wide pull-ups. Right. Let's do the traps first because that's the most difficult. Let's get traps out of the way. So I'm gonna face this side. Uh, Alright. So with the wide pull-ups, you can feel that in your chest too. All right, it's a normal pull-up. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because we haven't done enough of this, right? That's why we're doing this. Front dip and traps is something I haven't been working on, and I know I'm guilty of this, so that's why I'm making time for this. All right, so as we go in, we must get out. Let's do this. So we're gonna keep the same intensity. As you can see, I tried my best to drop as much as possible so I can pick myself up, not only with the trajectory, but with the muscle itself, right? With the muscle group. So yeah, let's keep going. I feel it a lot in my biceps. I feel like it's because obviously it is a pull-up, so you're gonna feel it a lot in your biceps. And plus we've been using the biceps a lot today, to be honest. Calisthenics works on the biceps, a lot of muscle group, a lot of variations works on the biceps itself. So you wouldn't have to worry about going to the gym for biceps. But hey, if you want to go to the gym and do some barbells, whatever else, benching, add to your workout, feel free. So as we've gone in, we go out. That's the aim of the workout. As you go in through the door, you must come out. So remember, we're starting wide, then we're contracting. All right, so let's get some normal wide pull-ups. So we've been here for quite a while. It'll be good if we can end the battery here as well. So with this one, you want to make sure your chin is at least touching the bar, right? Don't use your legs. I see a lot of guys online, they're doing pull-ups and they swinging. Everything is just everywhere, right? If you can't do pull-ups, right, at least keep it at a 90 degree. So as you go up, go down to about here, do loads of that. Pulse pull-ups, do loads of shorties, right? Because if you try and do the big boy stuff, you're not gonna get to do the workout properly, and you only have you to blame, okay? Because hey, you're only as good as your teacher. Let's keep that fire burning. We're on a low battery here. Right. The reason why I went straight into that one is because doing it for years. Right. Now, only as of recently, I started doing it more consistently because, hey, muscle memory. That's why a lot of the habits you do it before your prime. Start 16 to 25 before you hit your prime. That's why I shout out to these organizations who do stuff for 16 to 25-year-olds, right? Because these are key parts in your growth, right? So before your prime, 16 to 25, be active, already have some form of structure in this. Then once you hit your prime, 25 to 30, go all out, all right? Because after your prime, you're not going to be as bothered. You're not going to be, you're slowing down now. Your metabolism is slowing down. All right, so yeah. let's go for some parallel variation, right? So remember, with this, if you know how to do it, try and go all the way down. You're not cheating anybody but yourself. Try your best, go all the way down, right, to the bottom, and then lift yourself up. So the parallels pretty much works the same thing. It's just a different grip variation. So you're used to doing this, now you're doing it this way. Next one, we're going to do some wides as well. Not too wide because we don't want to strain our wrist. Okay, so it's very important to have a different variation to your pull-ups, right? Because if you keep doing the same standard stuff, you're never going to grow. And hey, we're here to grow. Okay, so we gotta change the battery pack. Okay. Because we're running out on battery and time, I'm gonna have to talk less. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna do as effective as possible. Possibly. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna do as effective as possible. So okay, cool. We're still back on parallels. Let's go. So this is working biceps area, backs as well, lats as well. But it's more the more narrower the grip, the more intern, like inner is gonna work. The more wide, the more outer is gonna work. Alright, let's see how. Okay, now we're working more in. So we've done traps, wides, parallel wides. So we've got the 3 out of the way, ins and outs. That's about 60 reps. Now we're just going for normal pull-ups. It's gonna get harder. You know it's gonna get harder. That's why I don't want to go through different variations early and then do the outs on the way out, if you know what I mean. So okay, as you go in, come back out. So yeah, then you can see how it works. So yeah, I feel it all pretty much through the whole arm. Through the whole arm, feel it. Alright, let's get out of there. Let's go. Man, I'll be lying. I'll be lying if I said it didn't work. Your abs. You want to stay upright as well. So when my camera is really affecting things, stand upright, chest out, get loads of oxygen in. Right? So we've done this, time to do that. Then we're gonna go, you know what I'm saying, after we go parallels. Let's go. We got it done quickly. We got it done quickly, 60. So remember, when you turn your hands, make sure it's about here. Don't overextend. You're gonna hurt your wrists. Now you're gonna have to heal, take some time off. It's about efficiency. So yeah, let's get out. Oh. Definitely works abs, 100%. 100%. This works your abs as well, 100%. One thing I love about chin-ups is it's another exercise that I haven't been doing as much as I would love to have done. So I know we're targeting the biceps now, right? Because of the variation of the grip. As you can see, that's how you flex. You can flex like that too, but this is gonna get your biceps stronger. Amazing work, amazing work. Okay, so my phone might cut out. This battery, this charger is not great, man. Look, 16 hours, you crazy. 16 hours for a full battery. Phone might cut out, right? So yeah, we're nearly at the 2 hour mark. We're gonna see out. Yeah, phone might cut out, so don't let it stop you. Alright, so down the one in, let's get out. This is when, this is when what you do decides whether you're honorable, reservant, worthy or not. Alright? This is that mode right here. Alright? So we've done that. We've done the major ones. These ones we're moving to totals it. It's important, different variations gives you a more round finish, gives you a more total workout. So the battery's nearly done. If it does, thank you for being here. We're gonna see it out. Honestly, rest assured, we're gonna see it out. And don't forget, implement this into your workout. Alright? Don't rub yourself out to grow. Okay? Let's get it. Uh, so that one there, that's working the outside of the lats. It's working the forearms, the rear forearms, working your chest as well. Working your chest absolutely, because if you're going like that, definitely working on me giving you a more full chest. Let's get out. Ooh. That's 140. 140. Listen, sometime 2026, we're going to be moving on to 300 reps. Okay? For now, we're just keeping it at 200. Alright? Because we know we're not ready. We know we're not ready. We're not going to lie to you. Okay? We're not going to lie to you. Alright? So, next one. Get it. You know what I'm saying? The check hook is so much more important than you think. The check hook is so much more important. Huh. And you see, the thing about going all the way down, keeping your legs straight, thing about that, it works your core. I feel it in my core, I feel all my core. Let's do one last one. Then we're gonna end transmission because I'm on 1%. Let's get out. Breathe in, out. We're nearly there. It's sissy. It's sissy. There's no how I showed up. You understand? This wasn't my arrival for. It's not how I showed up. You know what I'm saying? What? It's not how I showed up. This is gonna go soon. Okay? There's something called injury weight. We've got 2 more variations left. Bro, it's CC. It's CC. It's CC. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. Okay? What's more important is showing up. Showing up is the important part. We'll show everything else will take place. Whether you have been doing this or you haven't been doing this. Okay, so it's difficult, but it's easy. Okay, so that's 160, bro. Now, with no, it's important. With the coffin pull up, let me put this back down because things acting up, bro. No, bro. With the coffin pull up, it's important. As you work the other side, work the other side. If you're going to do it twice, then come back. Don't hit the same variation twice because variation is more important than just doing the reps and flexing. Okay, so it's very important. Switch it up, then come back to finish off. So we want to get rid of 200 reps today. We want to get rid of that. So we're going to face this way now. Okay, I think I'm facing west. So we're going to face that way and get it done. You know what I'm saying? Just and then come back. That's 180. That's 180. We're so close. We're so close. Okay, now we're facing that way. Once you do that, that's literally the last one. And it's finished. Yeah. Remember, if you feel an injury, just leave it. It's not worth it. Some people like to get injured to show that they're hard. Just live another day. If I was feeling a shoulder injury coming, but it's gone now. You gotta do stretcher. It's there though. No, it's not really. But before, when I first started, Workout, we used to do a lot. We used to do a lot. And plus, we weren't used to it, so there was a lot of injuries, like muscle strains, and because you sleep on one side, so the shoulder's gonna get it. Okay, so we're facing that way, and then that's the last one. Remember, with this, the coffin pull, you're more pulling diagonally rather than up. I've had to do it a few times to realize you're more pulling because you're going to be slowing it, so you're going to be pulling more diagonally, right? I'll show you. Uh, let's do this. This one feels good because it took years on and off. It took years. Now, if we stay consistent, we don't know where this may take us. It may take us eventually to the muscle up. But with a muscle up, you actually have to dedicate a year to that. You have to dedicate time to that. That's something I've done. Allocate other things to in that amount of time. So that's why they can do that. Okay, but this is all I can do. Okay, so be grateful, be thankful of where you are. Do you understand? So this is the last one, baby. Let's go. Simple things. Simple things. This thing. This thing is simple. Okay, so with that being said, like, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna end transmission. This is the longest live we've done. Feels good. Feels like a well accomplished workout. We started off so lightly and we got there in the end. Towards the end it became more grueling, so we had to dig deep, because listen, we said we were going to do it and we did it. Took us time. Now moving forward is about, can you do it in the less time? Okay, so guys, please watch this back as well. Also, thank you as well. Thank you for being here. I thank the Most High for being here with me. Get me? That's a total upper body. Total upper body. Total upper body. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you haven't done this for a while, you're gonna feel it. But yeah. Anyways, let me end transmission. The next stage up from this is try and get this in lesser time. Okay, I didn't want to do it in my area because I don't know, in my area they don't take this thing seriously. They don't take health and wealth seriously. So I had to come out of my comfort zone to achieve this. Okay, soon we're gonna be back in the gym. We're gonna be out there. We're gonna be stepping on next. We're gonna be stepping heavy as well. Album out soon. Okay, the album's dropping soon. Okay, check out my Instagram. Check out my TikTok, check out my YouTube live as well. Check out my music as well. Wonin8billion, WONIN8billion. Check me. And most importantly, what's more important than all of that? Health is wealth. Implement this into your workout. If you feel you can't do it, watch this back, and just, you know what I'm saying, go with it. Use this as a motivation, inspiration to get this done as well. No one ever achieved it alone, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I thought this focus group is going to be so important, right? So we focused on the abs, okay? And then we just finished off with some calisthenics as well, right? Feels good, feels great. Okay, let's end transmission here. Take care, man. Shalom. All praises to the Most High. Let's get it.